Hey, midlife dad. Do you look in the mirror and wonder who it is staring back at you? Are you feeling a bit stuck and lost in your midlife? Where you might be feeling a little bit disconnected from your family, from your friends, and even from yourself. You're struggling to know what your purpose is now and where you're going. You spent a lot of your years building your family, the career, achieving, and now you're just like, now what? You're just not getting that sense of fulfillment, and you just don't really know where to go. And it's a gnawing feeling that something's not right and something needs to change, but you don't know what it is. Now, you're not alone. This is quite common amongst men in midlife. Now, you've probably heard of the saying midlife crisis, where men can tend to blow their world up in terms of the actions that they take, or the decisions they make in the search for either clinging to their old self. I don't want to let my old self go, kicking and screaming into this new you. Or they look for external sources to validate feelings, and that could result in affairs and things like that, which really tears your family apart. Now, my name's Wade. I've had my own little midlife issue and crisis, and I did blow my world apart. Now, I was quite heavily using alcohol as a mask to cover up my feelings and insecurities. And yeah, through doing that, I was completely lost and not really knowing where I wanted to go. So I understand what it's like. And I've searched out a path and a method to help me get my life back on track. And that's what I want to share with you today. So yes, there is a way to actually redefine midlife into a transformational period of your life, which is what it should be. It's a great time. It is a time of change. It is different, but that's a great thing. That's something you can adapt and learn and find fulfillment, find purpose, find your true self, and find that connection with yourself for a start, and then with your friends and with your loved ones. It's really, really important, because what can happen is, if you don't, you can stay drifting, lost quite easily for many years, and just be numb to life around you and just lose more of that connection with people. But I don't want that for you. So here's the path. It's a three-step path that you can take to help you really get back on track with your midlife. Stage one, or the first part of the path, is actually getting clarity. Now, that's getting clarity on your vision, what you actually want for your life going forward. You need to take some time to yourself and just really look at this. There's a lot of noise going on around you, and we're busy being busy. Lots of things going on and commitments. I understand that. But you really need to take some time for yourself and sit down and really think about what you want for your future. Going out, a year, 2 years, 3 years and beyond. Go big picture. What is your vision for yourself? And get some real clarity on that. You also need to get clarity on what's maybe in the way of you getting that as well, and those little things. But getting clear on the vision is the first real step to clearing out this fogginess and this feeling lost and unfulfilled. The second step of the path is to align to your new values and align yourself up to your vision. So what that means is, you'll have values now that you didn't have back in your 20s and earlier life. They'll change as you've changed, you've matured, things have changed in your life. There's different responsibilities, but there's a different you, really. But it's figuring out what those new values are, where your energies are, what you love to talk about, what you spend your time and money on without, getting paid to do things that you love. They give you an energy. They really give you a vibe and an energy to do things and get out there. And it's aligning these values with your vision. So you need to line them up so it creates the energy you need to move towards that vision. And alignment is also identifying and removing obstacles, and those obstacles can be inner obstacles, like limiting beliefs, those inner thoughts that you have, that lack of confidence that you might have, the fears that you have that might stop you from moving forward towards that vision. So once you sort of figure those out and can clear them out of the way, that opens the path for you to take to get towards that vision that you have for yourself. And the final part is action, and that's really self-explanatory, but you need to take action towards that vision, which means, you might break that vision down into small goals. And you need to work towards those goals, but you need to have actions you can take to get you to those particular goals. And you use the values that you have to create the energy to work on those actions, or to do those actions, to clear the blocks that stop you taking actions. Look, your brain is designed to protect you, and it protects you in ways that sometimes are just not useful for you. You can sit on the couch, watch Netflix, play games, drink more, just to hide yourself away and just feel safe in your little cocoon. But that's not going to give you fulfillment. It's going to hide you from fulfillment, but taking the actions to your vision, to your new vision, to your new purpose, can be uncomfortable. And your brain is really good at not allowing you to take those steps to get uncomfortable. So it's working out ways to drive energies into taking new actions, and that's where the values come in really, 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 are really, really important to you. So what I've done is I've been on this path myself. I've gained clarity on my vision. I've taken the steps to work out what's holding me back and get my new values and link them to my vision and link them to my new actions that I need to take. So now I'm passionate about doing the same for you. So what I've created to help you on this path and to go into it more deeply and to get real clarity on your life is I created a midlife clarity call. Now it's a free one-on-one call that you can have with me. It goes about 45 minutes to an hour. And what we'll do on that call is we'll dig really deep into what your vision is. So I'll work with you on your vision, where you want to go, what's holding you back. We'll dig deep into that so you get absolute clarity of where you are now and actually where you want to go in your midlife. So you can start to create the actual life that you want. Get that fulfillment, get that purpose, get that connection back and get that connection back to yourself for a start. Then to your family, and then to others and to friends. And connect into those values that will drive you forward and really create that vision in your life that you want. Now, I offer this as a free call. I do have a coaching package that I coach midlife men on implementing this path and actually taking you through the steps of doing it. But we'll discuss that on the call if, and only if, it actually looks like it'll be a good fit for you. And the call's a great chance for you to really get to know me and how I will be working with you if I do coach you, so you can see if it's a fit for you and something that you can use to go forward. So if this message resonates with you, just click on the link below, fill out your details and book the call with me. I really look forward to connecting with you and discussing your vision and your future and how you can get there.